Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and I hope you stay. I hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm super excited about today's video because today's video is going to be about TikTok viral, TikTok hyped up fragrances and all of the tea about them. So it's going to be a little haul and then me telling you quickly my personal opinion on these TikTok viral fragrances. These are all Arabian fragrances, so if you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay y'all, so we are going to start with Her Confession by Lattafa. The bottle is gorgeous, of course. I love it. Some people were saying they don't like it. I don't see anything wrong with this bottle. I find it to be very pretty. It just looks like a little art piece and I love that. Like, I honestly do like it. So most of you probably already know this fragrance is supposed to be inspired by Bianco Latte, and I do not have Bianco Latte, so I wouldn't be able to tell you honestly if it is or not. But what I do know is that this smells delectable and it is so long lasting, and the more it sits on your skin, the better it gets, you guys. This to me is a very soft and feminine fragrance. It is milky, it is warm, it is sweet, it is just so good. This fragrance has notes of mystical, I don't know if I'm saying that right, cinnamon, middle notes of tuberose, mahogany, jasmine, and incense, base notes of vanilla, tonka bean, and musk. And honestly, I do not get any incense or anything like smoky or anything woody. Honestly, to me, this is just a soft, milky. I thought this had like a milk note in it because to me, it smells milky. It smells a little bit like tonic, like tonic, white floral, soft, sensual, sweet. That's what I get from this. I don't get any incense or anything. So yes, I feel like this one is worth the hype. It smells really good, and the longer it sits on my skin, the better it gets. And it has great projection, great longevity, and it just smells really good. But you do have to like tonic fragrances, in my opinion, and white florals to like this, because this is very creamy, milky, sweet, you know, that kind of vibe. So you do have to like, in my opinion, white floral, milky kind of notes, and tonka bean, because the tonka bean is also very prominent. But it just smells so soft and well blended and so good. So honestly, I do give this one a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I just remembered, I heard some people saying this is supposed to be a dupe to Bianco Latte, and some other people said this is supposed to be a dupe to Blanche Bette. I don't have either of those fragrances, so honestly, like, I can't tell you that. You know, I just wanted to let you know that in case that you're looking for a fragrance that smells like either of those, maybe you would like this. But I have heard people saying this is a dupe to Blanche Bette. So yeah. Okay y'all, let's move on to Angham. And oh my god, I'm gonna tell you right now that this one does deserve all the hype that has been getting on TikTok. This right here is so good. It smells just like Burberry Goddess. It is a very, very feminine, delectable lavender vanilla type of fragrance. It smells so feminine and so sexy, so good. Like, I love this one. It smells just like Burberry Goddess. I love Burberry Goddess and I love this. This smells so good. And it has great longevity, great projection. Overall, all around, a 10 out of 10. You do have to like lavender though. So if you didn't like Burberry Goddess, you will not like this, to be honest, because it smells identical. To me, the lavender in here is a little bit more prominent than Burberry Goddess, to be honest. But it is so good. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lavender vanilla type of fragrance. I just love this one. I love it so much. It's so, so good. And I give this one a 10 out of 10. If I could give it an 11 or 12 or 13, I will give it, because it does deserve it. It is so good. And for the price point, you guys, this is bomb. this is bomb. Like, I do not have to spend Burberry Goddess money anymore. Like, I don't feel the need to, because I have this and it smells exactly like it. Exactly like it. The third one is going to be Fursan White, and this one is by Khalis. And the bottle, you guys, let's take a moment of silence for this bottle. Look at the lid, so nice. The bottle just looks like a niche fragrance bottle, so sleek. It gives Marvel type of vibes. It is just so cute. I love this so much. So let's get into the fragrance itself. People are saying that this is a dupe to vanilla powder. I've never tried that fragrance, but that fragrance, according to everyone that I have heard talk about that fragrance, it is supposed to be a very soft and powdery vanilla that lasts super long, that smells amazing, that is kind of unique, that it is really delectable. And this is supposed to smell like that. So if I'm going based on that fragrance being a vanilla, a sweet vanilla with powder and a little bit of coconut, and it's just so like a vanilla coconut dessert type of vibe, that is not what this gives. But again, I haven't smelled that fragrance, so I don't know, but I purchased this based on those reviews about vanilla powder. But to me, honestly, this smells like coconut and clean cotton with a little bit of like a powdery vanilla in the background. I do not get like a vanilla dessert, like a vanilla dessert with coconut or vanilla dessert with powdery vanilla. I don't get any of that. To me, this smells like coconut and clean cotton. And in the background, all the way in the background, like super far, like miles away, then I smell like a powdery vanilla, but it's just so faint. Like, you know, I don't think everybody will be able to pick up that scent, but everybody's nose is different. But to me, this smells so good. I love it. It smells like a, I would say like a creamy coconut, almost like a coconut ice cream, and with clean cotton. Like, I love it. It smells so good, but it does not smell like I thought based on the reviews. So does this one deserve the hype? I would say maybe not. I feel like if you were like me and you were expecting it to smell the way that people describe vanilla powder, then you probably will be disappointed. Because at first I was disappointed because I was like, wait, this does not smell like a vanilla dessert, like a vanilla ice cream type of vibe with a little bit of powder and a tiny bit of coconut, like how people describe vanilla powder. This does not smell like how I imagined. Instead, it smells like a coconut ice cream and clean cotton, which I'm not mad at. But since I was expecting one thing, you know what I mean? Like when you're expecting one thing from a fragrance and then you get something else, it's like kind of like, bruh. But after I got past that, I'm like, okay, I can appreciate this fragrance for how I smell it, which is a coconut ice cream and clean cotton. I love it. It kind of reminds me of like an elevated version of Bath & Body Works Clean Coconut and Cotton Body Mist. I'll put it right here. I love that. I used that all the way through. I had that body mist and I used it all the way through, and I had the body wash and everything, I think, of that one, and I loved it. So I love this. To me, this is like a more like a high-end version of that. Clean cotton and delicious creamy coconut ice cream. I love it, and it's perfect. It's like the ultimate soft girl, clean girl type of fragrance. It just smells expensive. It smells clean, coconutty. It smells so good. Like, I want to find a body lotion, shampoo, laundry detergent, everything that smells like this, because it smells so good. So yeah, I give the fragrance on its own for what it is and for how I smell it a 10 out of 10. But if it is based on the reviews that I've seen of it or what I expected, I guess, in my head, which is my own fault, obviously, because I don't know, I imagined something else, then I would say no, it's not worth the hype based off of that. But on its own though, and how I interpret this fragrance and how my nose smells it, then I give this a 10 out of 10. And if anybody asks me, this fragrance is a coconut ice cream with clean cotton fragrance. not a vanilla powdery fragrance, none of that. I barely smell vanilla in here, so to me it's just like a coconut ice cream with clean cotton. The next one is one that everybody is raving about, especially on TikTok, you guys. TikTok made me buy this for real, and I can't even say one specific person made me buy this because I kept seeing it all over my feed. So everyone who made videos about this made me buy it because I just seen it so much and how everybody spoke about this fragrance, and even the name, like the name is so cute too, Tiramisu Speculoos. I just had to buy it. I had to buy it, and especially when people were saying it smells like tiramisu cake and cookie butter. Girl, I had to purchase it. Like, I had to get it. This one, look at the bottle, y'all. It is really cute. Again, everybody has their own opinion. Some people are saying, oh my gosh, the bottle is hideous, it's ugly. No, but to me, it's cute. I like it. I like the bottle. It has a little cherry on top. It's just, you know, it's cute. It's whatever. It's cute. So this fragrance right here definitely does deserve the hype. I will say yes, it does deserve the hype. To me, and how I smell this fragrance, to me it smells like, and I'm gonna give credit to my sister because my sister was like, wait, that smells like French toast. And I was like, wait, it does. So yes, it does smell like French toast with brown sugar cinnamon on top and cookie butter drizzle. So like a cookie butter French toast. That is what this smells like, because it has like a delicious note of cinnamon. If you do not like cinnamon in your fragrances, which I'm one of those people that cinnamon bothers me in my fragrances, you will still like this, trust me. It is like just like a hint of cinnamon and a lot of like sugar and warm and like cookie like, or like, you know, cake like pound cake kind of vibes. So that's why I say French toast, because it's giving like a kind of like a dessert vibe but with cookie butter. So yes, to me it smells like a cookie butter French toast, like warm French toast, brown sugar cinnamon on top, and cookie butter drizzle. That is what this smells like. It is very gourmand. If you do not like to smell like food, you would hate this. This is for the girls and the boys that like to smell like a dessert. You truly have to like gourmand fragrances to like this. Otherwise, you will absolutely hate it, because it is one of the most realistic gourmand fragrances that I have smelled in my life. It truly does smell like the dessert is in your pocket. Truly. People probably want to take a bite out of you with this fragrance. It smells really, really good. And when it sits on the skin, it just gets, oh my gosh, really good. It is just mouth watering. Like, that's how I would describe this. It is mouth watering. And I would give it a 10 out of 10. The next one is called Ameerat Al Arab by Asdaf. And this one was not like super TikTok hyped, but I did find it on TikTok because I saw a couple of girls talking about this fragrance, and the way they spoke about it, it made me want to get it. And I love to find like a underrated fragrance, and this is definitely a amazing underrated fragrance. I would say it's TikTok hyped, I guess, by the people that I saw hyping it up. But it's not like super viral or anything. But if you do go on TikTok and you look it up, you will see a couple of people talking about it because it is so good. And I'm not sure why this is not like viral yet. It might be viral, or maybe it was viral in the past and I missed it. I don't know. But all I know is that I'm glad to have this now. First of all, the bottle is suede. It's literally a suede bottle. So cute, suede and gold. This is something that I would have never purchased on my own, especially based on the notes, since I always go on Fragrantica and check the notes of fragrance before I purchase it. If I would have went on Fragrantica and I would have looked at these notes, there's no way that I would have been like, okay, yeah, let me buy that. I think I would like that. No way. There would have been, is no way. So on Fragrantica, it says that this fragrance is considered a citrus, white floral, musky, woody, fresh, spicy, powdery, green and floral fragrance. That does not sound like something that Kelly would like at all. So I would not have purchased this, honestly, based on how Fragrantica is describing it. The notes are top notes of citruses and bergamot, middle notes of white musk and aloe vera, and base notes of jasmine, musk, woody notes, and oud. To me, I would have saw that and I would have been like, okay, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm good on that. But I'm so happy that I got it. Let me start by saying this does not smell like oud to me. Like, if you do not like oud, don't worry about it, because I honestly don't smell it in here. It does have a woody base, like once it's dry, it does have a woody base, but it just complements so well with all of the other notes. It is like a fresh, floral, a little bit woody fragrance. It's really hard for me to describe this one because I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this, to be honest. But the way that I would describe it is it smells like a princess, and I understand why they would name this fragrance Princess of Arabia. It says it on that side of the bottle. Princess of Arabia. And this is what I would imagine a princess to smell like. So they nailed it with the name, honestly, because this does smell like a princess. It is so fresh, and it is, I don't know, like the way that I would describe this fragrance is like, I would say like alluring or mesmerizing. Like if somebody smells this, they're gonna be intrigued. Like, oh my gosh, what is her name? What does she do for a living? She smells like money. Does she have money? Does she come from a wealthy family? Like, that is the vibe that this fragrance gives. Like, if somebody smells you, they'll probably will stop and like think and acknowledge you and be like, okay, what is up with this? Like, what is up with this woman? Because she smells like money. She smells like royalty. She smells like a princess. She smells interesting. Like, that is what this gives to me, guys. It smells so good. It smells so good, and I do not pinpoint any specific notes because this is so well blended that I'm not like, oh, I smell citruses, oh, I smell musk. No, it is just a very well done composition of notes. It is so good. That is all I could say. I'll definitely give this one a 10 out of 10, and it is just beautiful. Like, honestly, I really like this. I'm gonna wear this right now because it's just so good. I really like it, you guys. You guys have to try this one if you haven't, and if you do, please report back and tell me how you like it. It just smells so good. It smells so good. All right, y'all, last but not least, of course, one of the most hyped up out of this list, Eclaire by Lattafa. I'm sure you have heard about her all over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. This one is supposed to be a dupe to Bianco Latte as well, but this is supposed to be a caramel, honey, vanilla type of fragrance. The notes on this are milk, caramel, sugar, honey, white flowers, vanilla, praline, and musk. And this, guys, I just got this recently, and to me it smells so light. It smells so good. Like, the scent is so delicious and edible smelling. It does smell like caramel, like honey. It smells so good. Like, it smells like caramel milk with honey. It smells so good. Kind of like dulce de leche type of vibe. But to me, it just smells really light. And I have heard people saying that it is better once you let it macerate, like once you let it sit for a few weeks. So I'm gonna do that and come back to it. The scent is there. The scent is amazing, but I just feel like it's not strong enough. Like, it's not as strong as I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's a really faint scent, almost like a body mist. So I don't know if it's like a bad batch, or honestly if they just made the batch just recently and you have to let it sit so it could like do its thing and smell better. But it's just so light. Like, that's the only problem. It smells so good, but it's just so light. In the air, it smells, oh my gosh, so good. Like mouth-watering, like gooey caramel and milk. Oh my gosh. It's so good. But I put it on my skin and it's just like so light. Like I could barely smell it. Let me know if you had that problem and if it got better once you let it sit for a few weeks on your shelf or whatever. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let it sit for a while, for a few weeks, and then come back to it because I love the scent so much. The scent is delectable, but it's just not strong enough for me, and I need me a fragrance that I could smell. You know what I mean? So I would say 10 out of 10 as far as the scent. As far as like the strength of it, or like I could barely smell it, so I give that, like that part, I give that a 5 out of 10 because why can't I smell it? Like it's not strong at all. It's like watered down almost, or like a body mist. That's what it's giving to me, even though the scent itself is delicious. I just want it to be stronger and more syrupy. But I'm gonna let it sit and then I'll get back to you guys with that. But as far as the scent though, it is worth the TikTok hype. It is worth the hype. Yeah, we're right. And it does smell like the scent is a 10 out of 10. Just gotta let it sit, I guess, and see if it gets better and everything. So I'll do that and then I'll get back to you guys on that. So that is everything for today's video. That was my Arabian fragrances haul that TikTok made me purchase. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below if you have any of these, or if you love any of these, or you do not like any of these, then let me know in the comments down below. I just want to hear your thoughts, and I will see you guys in my next video.